Hey, let's take a look at Best Lock Army Tank Char, 100% compatible, ages 6+, super value, Army. This was something they were selling at the Dollar Tree right before Dollar Tree decided to make their own company called Make It Blocks. So probably about 5-6 years ago. You can tell it was made for Dollar Tree because it's Greenbrier International. Greenbrier is the Dollar Tree thing. It's 3 9/10 inches long, 2 1/10 inches high, 2 3/10 inches wide, and the turret rings around 360 degrees. Let's see if these blocks are just as good as Lego or as compatible. All right. So opening it up, we see we have the directions. In case you have this set and you've lost your directions for whatever reason you would want to build this again. Here's this side, and here is the second side. And, oh, it is a 2021 set, so we actually know how many years it is then. Okay. Okay, that's a good indicator. We also have a bunch of stickers. We have 2 bags, and actually good rubber tires. I like it when they give us rubber tires instead of plastic. And there's actually 4 sets, so 8 total tires. My gosh, I didn't know this thing was going to be fused together with adamantium. I like the color of the blocks. It's a nice olive green. The cover shows a very bright green. So in my personal opinion, this darker green is better. See, this is an olive green. See how the color is very different from the cover? I personally like this better. All right, to start off with, these tires are universal. You can't tell the left from the right because of the way they're made. There's no V shape on them or anything. It's just a straight outside thing. Now I'm gonna look, there's a BY006 or 462. So the little numbering system is actually the same on both sides, because I was gonna put like one side out. Kind of like, you know, I don't know, I used to build model cars and it would always be like the white tires on the outside, or you could put them on the inside if you don't really want to see them. I think it's called whitewash. I don't know. I don't see what the significance is of those. I guess some people actually like them or don't, or have a particular care. I don't. I just want to be consistent. All right. So I got all of those built. So on step number 1, which will be on, holy guacamole. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this like folded over? There's no way there's that many steps in step number 1. All right, in step number 1, we got 1,000 steps to do at one time. It's like, first off, the directions are pretty complicated. I don't know how a 6-year-old can do this, but all right. So we're gonna actually take 2 of this on the bottom. That's what I'm like. I can't tell. Like, you're building on top of this, all of this other stuff. Okay. All right, from what I can tell, we're putting this on the bottom, and then we're putting in just your basic 1x2 on top of it. There's not that many of those, oddly enough. And then we're gonna put a 1x4, try to keep it from doing that. It's already trying to, you know, side thing, you know, where it goes up and down like skis. And then we have 2 of these that have the tires, or for the tires. There's nothing in the middle right here. And then we got another 2 of these. Right off the bat, I can tell you the splitting in the middle is getting on my nerves. And it's not gonna be helped because what we're putting on the end is not gonna cap it off. So just be careful with that when you're building. Because the L shapes, they ain't gonna help. I know eventually it's gonna work out, but I mean, at least I would imagine it would. All right, this is all step number 1. So if you're used to Lego, you're not gonna be happy with this. It's gonna be much more complicated than what you're accustomed to. Step number 2, we're gonna put more of these on. So that one goes there, this one goes here, and then 2 of the, it's kind of dark so I can't tell. 1, 2, so 6 long. The words are on the outside, so I'm gonna move it around this way so it won't be on the outside. Once again, we're not doing anything to the middle. It's still gonna be easy to separate. Okay. Got 6 there. And then on the very end, we're going to put one of these on one side, one of these on the other, hoping these don't fall apart. And we're still going to be building up the sides and only the sides. So on this one, we're going to go with the 8 long, which is going to go from the very black back right here to the front on this side as well. So it's still like almost like it's like legs for a robot or something. On top of those, we got 4 4x1s. So we're just building up walls here. And it's going to go directly on top of the one we put down that's longer. That's like that. Okay. Now on the front, we're going to put 4 of these. The only reason I call it the front, I don't know if it is the front, it's just that it's facing toward me in the picture. Looks like we're finally going to brace the back with something. Sort of. We take these 2, like this, a 1x4, and another 1x4. And this is step number 4. All right. Step number 5, we're going to take 3 of these and we're going to lay down the framework. So basically this is going to go here. This is going to go here. I do like the colors. So far the bricks are actually not bad. All right, and then they're going to take 2 of these, which one is the one, like, I always think of these as tail wings. There's the other one. Just to give it that hexagonal flare. And then in the middle, we're going to take this piece, but I'm going to put this piece on it right now instead of wait. I don't like having to, it's hard to get it in there as it is without having to press it through some other blocks and make them fall apart in the process. All right, it's going to be 2 bricks in from that 1 brick right there. I probably should have put it on it first because when I pushed it in, it was like doing. So there's 4 out this way, 2 this way, and then not counting those. Okay, flip it to the bottom. We could put all of those wheels on this step. This is step number 6. Also on step number 6, we're going to do the up-down pieces. This right here, this is an excellent piece to use for other future projects. So the pieces on this alone are definitely worth $1. The wheels, this many wheels, awesome. Probably the build's going to be absolutely horrible. I feel like I've built this before, and I probably have. There's the other one. So the actual engineering is going to be bad, but the bricks so far are nice. They're actually nice for, I don't know why they left Best Luck Company to make their own, because their very first ones they were made of their own company, Make It blocks, were not good. But they did get better. Okay, so on that step we got all 8 of those on and these 2 pieces, and I didn't push it down in well enough. Let me try that again. There. All right, now we're on step 2. See how we flip these blocks upside down? All right, there's a reason for that. We're gonna have these pieces right here go on the bottom, even though honestly you won't see that, so I don't know why we're making an effort to do this. But you know, those pieces right there, they are useful for other things. Like other future builds, I would definitely use them for that. Now I'm noticing some of these have got like scratch marks or something, like it's been rubbing, and it could just be that it's in the package and been, you know, it's rubbing against other bricks and gotten some of the color discolored off of it like that. But since this is going to be a camouflage tank in the end, it doesn't really matter, does it? All right, this alone right here was step number 7. Step number 8, we're going to put this down and we're going to build the turret, is what I'm guessing. All right, they tell you to build it on that thing. I've already taken that thing, so maybe it would have been a good idea to leave it off. All right, other than that, let's see what else we got to build with. All right, the side build thing and those 3 things right there. So we got this piece, one of the washing machines that's not recessed, and then the grill, the green grill. All of that goes on a piece like this. So this is half of it. like that, and then we're going to build the other half. Same thing, different side. Got the green grill on top. So I will be definitely putting these into my box of other Lego. I will mix these up because these are very good blocks and the wheels are fantastic. This was a good set for $1. All right, and then we got one more piece, which is the turn to side piece. All right, I'm gonna put that right there. So we got the turret. All right, now this middle piece we're about to build is made of a lot of pieces. So let me get them over here. We got the recessed piece right here, the recessed washing machine. Let me pretty sure that, okay, here. All right, let me make sure that's pushed down good enough. If you were wanting to keep this as it is, I would go in here and fill in, because every time I push down on this, you can tell it's trying to, you know, boing, boing, boing. I don't know how to explain it. Put that one right there, and another recessed washing machine goes right here. And then the non-recessed washing machines go on the back. And on the back, we got two more of these facing away from each other. All right, that all right there was step number 10. Step number 11, we're gonna put a disc on top of this, which is good because those four pieces are gonna push against each other. We're gonna have this piece put right here, which I don't know exactly, whatever. And then a bunch of these pieces, okay, we're gonna put the cylinders, male to female, not like that. And we got a black head of a regular Lego figure with a cat hair on it. And then we got a black button piece without a hole in it, which is kind of a bad choice. I would have put it with a hole in it so it looks like it actually has a, you know, it's actually gun barrel. I'm gonna squeeze these just slightly. If I squeeze them too tight, they'll fly apart probably. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a 1 male to 2 female piece. And it's gonna go in the middle of the turret. And apparently we just got some leftover pieces and some cat hair. So we got 4 leftover pieces, and we have our built tank, even though there's no treads, it's just wheels. All right, actually not a bad build. The cannon does not raise up and go down. Now, if you wanted to fix that, you can get one of these pieces that, you know what I'm talking about, the one that looks like the pelvis area of a Lego figure, sort of. And you can make it go up and down. So if I was going to keep this, I would definitely go in and fill in the insides with some more bricks, probably use some black pieces. I would use stickers on it. There's stickers right here to make it look like this more. I'm not going to use the stickers, honestly. Where it's white there, I bet you that's clear. Yep, it is. It's clear, so it's not like you're putting on white stickers. I don't want to put them on because I don't want it to become permanently fused together. I like the pieces. I don't really care for the build that much. It's not terrible. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually pretty darn fun. But I feel like I can do better with these pieces, with something else. Like I said, if I was really into this tank, I would fill in the gaps. I would put one of these pieces right there to lift and lower the turret, and then I would put something more like a hole in the front right here to make it look like there's actually something that's going to be able to come out. And I would actually probably put a little clear piece right there because it looks like this is supposed to be like a scope or something, I guess, for targeting. All right. So what do you guys think of this particular build? And I just want to say to everyone who watched this, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again at Legos at Lunchtime.